16 and the GOES 18. They're measuring the electron flux from their geosynchronous near equatorial orbits using radiography of the F layer of the ionosphere. There's the 1 year graph of the relativistic electrons. We showed the 3-day. We showed the 1 year. We showed the forecast. There it is. That's NOAA's forecast. You can see the observation here a little bit higher than the forecast for the most recent prediction. And expecting flat levels here. No argument from me there. Feel free to pause the video on this frame if you're not familiar with these data. The F layer is 300 kilometers of altitude approximately. And here is its vibrational frequency. We are seeing some significant anomalies here in the ionosphere. So that's megahertz, millions of vibrations per second. It's looking a little weird, honestly. I don't know why I have to say honestly, because you're not going to get anything else from me besides honesty. So anyway, check out the anomalygram, and some significant anomalies happening here in the ionosphere. Lots of red there. So this is kind of weird. I mean, this is sort of out of the ordinary, in my opinion. To our regular viewers, let us know in the comments what you think of that. An anomalously low-frequency ionosphere here. So low-frequency anomalies are shown in red, high-frequency in blue. They're not extremely low-frequency anomalies, but there are global-scale low-frequency anomalies happening here at the moment. A little bit of a puffing up of the ionosphere. So here's the latest image. That is 1245 Universal Time ionogram. And there's the 1245 Universal Time anomalygram. Significant ionosphere anomalies here happening over Asia, Central Africa, moving into the Central Atlantic Ocean and the Central Indian Ocean at the moment. Total electron content shows free electrons up to about 12,500 miles of altitude. It'll show you where GPS errors are located, and it might even be able to be used to forecast earthquakes. We're not sure on that yet, but there is the coupled thermosphere, ionosphere, plasmasphere electrodynamics model. And where you see red, you're likely to have major GPS errors. People that live around the equator are aware that GPS errors are really common around noontime. And those are the most likely places to see significant GPS errors. Here's the North American total electron content anomaly from the 10-day average. So that is what's going on. And before we end the space weather section of the video, let's take a look at the latest intensitygram and latest colorized magnetogram. Once again, this sunspot group over here is the most likely to produce a large flare. You may have noticed that after we put out yesterday's videos, an M-class flare happened like half an hour later. Let us know in the comments if you think that's the sun leaving a comment on our videos. There's that sunspot. It is beta gamma delta class. And those umbrae might be canceling each other out, actually, folks. Sometimes umbrae get very close to each other and it looks like they cancel each other out. They do have the ability to interfere with each other. Anyway, that's the situation. And it's time to move to meteorology. Yeah, it's our bonus features segment extended. We do space weather and earth weather together on the channel. And we're doing some wave chasing. So the seas are actually pretty calm around planet Earth at the moment. The largest waves are down here in the Southern Ocean at about 26 feet. This imagery depicts surface winds in the animation, and the color gradation is significant wave height. So 26 footers down there in the Southern Ocean. Again, that is the stormiest place in the world here. Those are the world's highest seas. It's fairly calm conditions for all of you sailors out there. And let's take a look at the rest of our meteorological information here. There are the surface winds of the eastern world. Here are the jet streams of the east. Here are the jet streams of the west. And we've got a coherent jet stream over the U.S. again. You can expect many weather systems here to be moving in a more normal fashion from west to east. There is an anticyclone over the Gulf of Mexico. You can see that clockwise rotation. Possibly, most likely clear skies there over especially the western Gulf. There are the surface winds. There is a low here. It's not very strong, but there is some significant cyclonic action there. You can see that strong counterclockwise rotation. Also a low there over Iceland. Here are the surface winds of Europe, Africa, and the Middle East. And here are the jet streams. Backward jet stream here over the Indian Ocean, at least the northern part. Next, a drought map. And Pennsylvania's droughts have subsided entirely. There are still some droughts in the central part of the country there around Chicago and northern Illinois. Northern Illinois. Also the Pacific Northwest and Louisiana and East Texas seeing some drought conditions. At least they've been improving overall. The droughts are gone for Pennsylvania entirely. And now we're looking at clouds and fog for the Americas. Pardon the lateness of this video, folks. It would have been only one video, but the stream ended abruptly against our will. So, like yesterday, 2 videos today for the space weather and Earth weather together. Lots of air quality alerts over the U.S. because a lot of smoke from Canada is headed our way. Also, a bunch of excessive heat watches and warnings, heat advisories, etc. If your location is illuminated on this map, feel free to head to weather.gov and click on your location. Weather.gov, the homepage of the National Weather Service. So here's our Canadian smoke map animation. Heavy smoke there around Cincinnati. And it looks like some is moving our way. Nice. I'll take it. Maybe I'll even take some imagery of the sunset tonight. I want to smell like a campfire after going outside. What about you? It's great to breathe in those Canadian trees. So here is our temperature anomaly forecast. That's the GFS 72-hour temperature anomaly forecast in degrees Celsius. And some wild temperature swings here coming to portions of the southeastern U.S., Texas. Wild swings in Colorado, Kansas, Missouri. California is going to be exceedingly hot. Here's another forecast that's pressure and precipitation based on the same model, the GFS 72-hour. So 2 waves of strong weather here about to hit especially Nebraska. And let's move on, as we don't want the video to be too lengthy. Here's your lightning mapper for the past about 10 hours. Quite a bit of lightning here off the Atlantic coast and in the central U.S. a little bit. Let's see what's going on currently. We did see some terrestrial strikes when we did show prep, so we zoomed in around Des Moines. At the moment, things are looking pretty calm. Oh, all right, there we go. Some lightning here in Illinois. Here's your full globe view from lightningmaps.org. If you enjoy the content, don't forget to press like, subscribe, and share, and visit our links. If you're unable or unwilling to open your cobweb-encrusted wallet and become a member of the Smash team or something like that, at least visit our links, hit us up on social media, press the share button, as we seem to need your assistance to get the content onto people's screens. Keep in mind, folks, we've never purchased any views. We've never paid 1 red cent to any big tech organization to boost our subscribers, to boost our reach, or anything like that. We've paid $0 ever for that to organizations like Meta, Alphabet, Twitter, etc. So the channel is 100% authentic organic growth. Smashomash.com is our homepage. We built all of this stuff for people like you. And also the Smash Team site. So smashomash.com/Smash Team is the official subscription services site of the channel. In 2019, a crack YouTube unit was sent to social media prison for a crime we did not commit. We promptly escaped a maximum security social media stockade of the internet underground where we survive as producers of fortune. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find the freaking videos, maybe you can hire the Smash Team. No, you can definitely hire the Smash Team because there are links right on the homepage and below this video to it. If you want additional content, join at the silver or gold level. You'll get stuff that nobody else gets to see. Thanks to our gold and silver Smash Team members, these videos were brought not only by Smash staff and I at massive personal risk and expense, but also by the gold and silver Smash Team members. There's even a bronze level there for those of you who don't want to pay us anything to put up the content. Let's close out with Doppler, clouds and fog, and water vapor. So here's Doppler radar. Quite a bit of precipitation here around western Canada and southern Alaska. We'll focus on the lower 48. Some strong storms here moving toward Chicago. Yeah, Chicago. Here are the clouds and fog of the lower 48. And here is the water vapor map. This is what I use when my Doppler is unclear. So there's a huge pressure gradient moving across Pennsylvania. A great example here. That is typically going to be, well, it's probably Canadian smoke, actually. And, that pressure gradient, for example, if you were flying a plane from east to west, that would create turbulence right there, as dry air is more massive than moist air. Anyway, here's your recap. U.S. Doppler radar showing vertical motion in the air column. 3.9 micrometer radiation showing clouds and fog, even though it's dark over the western part of the country. And there is the water vapor map. Anyway, thanks for tuning into the content. Congratulations on realizing the channel exists. I've got to head back to the bunker, and while I'm there, may that solar wind be at your back.